Naomi, how proud are you of how you held yourself in this last game?
I mean, I think my serve was important the whole match. She's such a good returner, and I felt like I really had to hit the spots today.
Well, first of all, congratulations to Japan, you, Haiti, and everybody else. I'm here.
Oh, sorry.
And tell us what were your reaction when everything was happening and you heard the Serena shouting, screaming against the referee, umpire. How difficult was for you to keep focus on what you were doing?
Well, I didn't really hear anything because I had my back turned, so I didn't really know there was anything going on at the moment.
And?
Right. Naomi, does it seem somewhat surreal that you are the U.S. Open champion?
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't really feel that real right now. I think maybe in a few days I'll realize what I've done, but right now it just feels like, I don't know, aside from the fact that there's a lot of press in this room, it feels just like another tournament.
Did you feel like anything that went on at all spoiled the moment for you, or can you just disregard all the controversy?
I mean,
You seemed upset during the award ceremony.
yeah, I just feel like I had a lot of emotion, so I kind of had to categorize what was like which emotion.
Naomi, I'm right here. Sorry. I know you said you had your back turned, but you couldn't miss when Serena was, really going at the umpire. You were in your chair, she was in her chair and yelling at Carlos Ramos. What were your thoughts at that moment? And are you aware of the same rules that she is about coaching and about smashing a racket and going after an umpire?
Well, I mean, the crowd was really noisy, so I really didn't hear, I really didn't hear anything that was going on. And when I turned around, it was 5-3, so I was a little bit confused then. But for me, I felt like I really had to focus during this match because she's such a great champion, and I know that she can come back from any point. So I was just trying to focus on myself at that time.
Naomi, can you expand a little bit on what you were saying about your parents during your matches, that your dad comes here but doesn't actually come to the match? Is that a superstition thing or nerves, or what does he do during the matches?
We don't really know. I always thought I should put like a GoPro on him during my matches. I think he might take long walks because maybe my matches stress him out or something. But like since Indian Wells and since a long time, he's always like come, but like he's always watched my practices and stuff, but he's never really like sat in the box or anything.
Naomi, I think you acknowledged the crowd like one time when you walked out and then were pretty focused after that. How important was it for you to block out all of the crowd and the people they were showing on the video board, and how were you able to do that in your first Grand Slam final?
Well, I think I was able to do I was able to do that because it was my first Grand Slam final. I felt like I shouldn't let myself be overcome by nerves or anything, and I should just really focus on playing tennis because that's what's gotten me to this point. So yeah, I just thought, like, no matter what happens outside of the court, for me, when I step on the court, it's just about tennis.
Naomi, if you could if there's one word or one phrase or two that would really summarize this experience of being the U.S. Open champion, what would that word or that phrase be?
I guess a different mindset. I feel like coming into this tournament, I had a lot of things happen to me, and then now I'm just having fun while I play. So I think that's always something that I can like keep trying to do.
Hi, Sasha was interviewed a little while ago, and he was asked what one thing he would like to say to you, and he said he wanted to thank you for letting him be part of it. So, can you tell us about your relationship with him and what made you choose him to work with you?
I chose him to work with because he twisted his ankle within the first 5 minutes of practice. And then I was like, yep, this guy right here, he's going to be great. But no, I mean, if you meet him, then you know that he's a really nice person and he's really positive and upbeat. And I think for me that's really important because I tend to be down on myself a lot. So that's one of the main reasons why I chose him.
Behind the Naomi, you said that for a long time Serena was always an idol of yours. Does what happened today in the final and her behavior in the court, does it change at all, or tarnish at all the image that you had of her?
The thing is, like, I don't know what happened on the court. So for me, I'm always going to remember the Serena that I love, and it doesn't change anything for me. And she was really nice to me, like, at the net and on the podium, so I don't really see what would change.
Naomi, congratulations. You know that this was your dream, playing in a US Open against Serena and being a champion. The dream comes through, you fulfill the mission. What is your next dream?
Well, I'm going to Tokyo next, so hopefully to win the tournament there. I'm just going to take it one step at a time, and I'm not really going to think too far ahead, I think.
All the way in the back.
Naomi, on match point, what was going on in your mind? There wasn't a huge celebration or anything, kind of quiet walk to the net, so what was your reaction?
Well, I was just thinking, I don't know, like, to have a huge reaction isn't really me in the first place. And it just still didn't really feel that real. So for me, it just felt like a normal match, just walking up to the net, but it's Serena that's on the other side, and she hugged me, and it was really awesome.
No, your last name is Osaka. You were born in Osaka, which is a bit strange because your father is Haitian. So how come that your last name is the same name of the city, but your father, you should have the last name of your father?
You ready? We're recycling a joke from 2014. Everyone's who was born in Osaka, their last name is Osaka. Hey. No. No, but my mom's last name is Osaka, her side of the family, so.
That's good, Obama? Good?
So obviously, like, there was a lot going on, between the end of the match and the trophy ceremony. Why did you feel like you needed to apologize for doing what you set out to do?
Your question making me emotional. Okay, because I know that this, like, she really wants to have the 24th Grand Slam, right? Everyone knows this. It's on the commercials. It's everywhere. And, like, when I step onto the court, I feel like a different person, right? I'm not a Serena fan. I'm just a tennis player playing another tennis player. But then when I hugged her at the net, sorry. Anyways, when I hugged her at the net, I felt like a little kid again, so sorry.
Right there. Want some water?
No, I'm okay.
You good? Yep.
You say you're going to Tokyo next, so are you prepared for what the reaction is going to be and what kind of are you expecting?
Apparently not, because people keep asking me that, so.
Naomi, that's quite a big paycheck. I'm sure we'd all like it if you shared it, but what's the plans? Any special presents for yourself or reward for doing this?
I'm not really the type that spends money on myself. So for me, as long as my family's happy, I'm happy. So when I see my sister, because she's going to Tokyo too, I think for me that's the biggest gift.
It's like a couple more in each.
Naomi, you said you tend to be down on yourself. Do you think this is going to change the way you see yourself because you were under a lot of pressure, you did it, you won? Do you feel that maybe you're going to gain some more confidence out of this?
I mean, for sure, I think so. I don't think you can win a Grand Slam and not be confident in yourself, but that's not like my immediate mindset. I think for me, I just really want to have fun with every match that I play because tennis is a game, but like professional tennis players, sometimes I think we lose sight of that. So.
Last question,
Thank you. Hey, Naomi, do you have any posters of Serena in your room, or did you when you were growing up?
When I was growing up, I did a whole report on her in 3rd grade. I colored it and everything, and I said, I want to be like her.
Do you still have that?
Maybe in like a folder at home or something, but I'm not sure.
And then lastly, plans to celebrate tonight?
Sleep. I'm not really a social person like that. Maybe I'll play video games. I don't know.
Have you ever had a drink?
No, I'm 20.
There we go. Thank you, everyone.